It's your boy Lazy Lightsaber back at it again for another one today, boys and girls. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe so we can share this video around and pass it around to as many people as possible and have them come in to the Lazy Lightsaber family. So thank you very much, guys, for I believe I'm at 270 something subscribers right now. If you've been rocking with me since I had 5 subscribers, 20 subscribers, or 100, thank you very much. I appreciate it. And if you're a new subscriber, thank you very much. I appreciate it as well. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscription button so that you don't miss any videos, and hit that bell icon as well. So when I do post a new video, you know as soon as it comes out, and you could be the first to watch it. So you already know what this is about. So let's roll the intro and get right into the video. Alright, so here we are. Bulletstorm Duke Nukem Switch Edition. So I saw that this game was on the eShop for a discount for $14.99. So I went ahead and bought it. When this game first came out, I saw it was worth 30 bucks, I believe, $29.99, and I thought it was just too steep of a price for me to get a game that I didn't know anything about. I didn't really know anything about this game. So I did a little tiny bit of research when it first came out because it was a first-person shooter and I like those type of games. So I saw that it was kind of okay, I guess, from the vibe I got from other people. They really didn't discuss it. They kind of showed little clips of the game, but they didn't really go in depth like we're about to go in today. So this is where you're going to get the in-depth review on this game, at least from my perspective, in my opinion, on how I see this game and what I recommend this game. So I did buy the game on discount because I was okay with, you know, buying it for 13 bucks or 15 bucks rather than $30, because if it sucked, then I was going to be pissed that I had to spend $30 on this game. But $15, I can handle that a lot better if it does suck. So the overall story that's going on here, it's pretty simple. It's not complicated. You're basically an assassin that's been hired by the Confederacy, and this is not like the South Confederacy like during the Civil War times. This is in the future. Obviously Duke Nukem is in it, so it's not the same as it is. It's a different Confederacy. So, but you're an assassin for the Confederacy, and you've been led to believe that all the people that you've assassinated were killers and bad guys, but you were actually fooled, and the people that you were actually killing were innocent people.
Confederate-sanctioned assassins!
You told these guys they were killing bad motherfuckers. That's fucked up.
Yeah, I lied!
So now you're on a path to kill the guy, the general that told you to kill all these people. And that's basically your mission, is to find this dude, you know, survive with your crew, and then ultimately kill the guy. Now, I haven't beat the game yet. I'm still in the first act or whatever. I think in the third part of the first act. So I'm fairly early in the game, but have played long enough to give my opinion on the game. So that's kind of what's going on with the story. You know, I don't want to get too much into too deep detail because I want you to experience it if you do decide to get this game. Now, straight off the top, do I recommend this game? Absolutely. This is probably one of the best first-person shooters on the Switch, in my opinion. Yes, I know there's other games out there that are pretty good, like Doom and Warface and stuff like that, which I love. Warface is one of my favorite games, like, to play online. This is probably the best campaign solo player first-person shooter besides Wolfenstein and Doom, and I can't comment on that because I haven't played those games. So aside from those two games, I would say that this is the best first-person shooter single-player game on the Switch, hands down. It doesn't have multiplayer, but we'll get into that later. So the good part of this game is that it's completely action-packed. I mean, from the moment you step into the game till you complete an entire act or an entire level, the action doesn't stop. You just keep moving, shooting, killing, gore, guts, splatter everywhere. Super awesome. You've probably seen it somewhere back here. Love it. The fact that Duke Nukem is in this game is a huge plus. It's probably the reason that made me buy this game. All right, so the last time I even heard of Duke Nukem was back in 1998 when I had a Nintendo 64 and I was playing Duke Nukem 64. Great game, loved it. Now he's resurfaced in this game. There might be other games that he was in, but I never really played any of those games. You know, so I'm back now with Nintendo decades later. I've been out of the gaming world. You've heard me discuss about this before. But anyways, now I'm back and Duke Nukem is there. So definitely that's what kind of made me, you know, say, hey, maybe I should see what this is about. Duke Nukem's in the game. It looks pretty interesting. I like the way that the conversation is between Duke Nukem and the other characters, right? Because he's like a very smart ass type of dude. He says what he feels. He cusses like a sailor in this game, and I actually like that. I love that shit. I just love the way that they made his character and the way that he voices himself in this game. Like it's just so cool. I loved it. So you can play as Duke Nukem, or you can play as the original character of the game. His name is Gray. I don't know why they gave him that name. It's Gray. Like even the color gray is like so bland and I don't know. So anyways, his name is Gray. I started playing, and as soon as I started playing, I picked Duke Nukem to start the game. I mean, I'm not gonna pick this Gray dude. I didn't know his name was Gray, but Duke Nukem's in there. You know I'm gonna go for Duke Nukem. I'm not gonna go for anything else. So, the game is very simple to play. It's, you know, you're gonna have to press all these buttons. It's kind of shoot, duck, right, run, reload. It's fairly simple. You buy ammo. Yeah, it's not all you can shoot. You do have to buy ammo, but you're not gonna run out, you know, too bad, unless you maybe if you pick like the super hard mode where you will run out. But other than that, I don't think you should be running out of ammo anytime soon. So I like as well that he has this like a leash that's tied around his wrist, and he can throw it and grab bad guys, pull it towards him, and then the camera, like the entire scene, kind of slows down. So while the guy is midair coming towards you, you can just start shooting at him right there on the spot, da, 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 as he's coming through. So you're killing them as he's flying towards you, and you can kick people as well. And when they start flying, it kind of slows down time as well. And you can do the same thing where you're shooting guys as they're kind of floating in the air. So that was super dope. Definitely like that as well. So one of the last things I would say that I liked about the game is that it looks good. Like the graphics are the graphics are smooth, they're clean, the game runs great. There's no stuttering, there's no frame rate dip that I've noticed. It looks really nice on the screen. Definitely a plus. I actually played it docked and handheld, so I'll show you both footages. Looks great, doesn't matter which way you're playing it. So let's get over and move over to the bad things that I didn't like. There isn't a whole lot on my bad section. I want to say that one of the only things is that when you play as Duke Nukem, the game does not recognize that you're playing as Duke Nukem. They still call you Gray, like if you were playing as the other character. I know that there's no way you can bring back all of the voice actors that were in that game to re-record just to add Duke Nukem in there. That kind of sucked. I wish they would have done something to that where you can know, like, where they could recognize that it was Duke Nukem, but I guess because of that, they weren't able to just kind of take that the entire way. So that part I wish they would have improved on. And then I would guess the other thing is that there's no multiplayer. There's no online multiplayer, so you can't get on there like, you know, Warface and fight off against, you know, other characters. But even if it didn't have that, if it would at least have had like couch co-op during the campaign, right? So when you play, there's always two dudes. There's you and one more guy. And I don't know if the entire game is like that, but at least now that I'm starting out, it definitely is like that. It would have been cool if it would have just been couch co-op. You could have passed a Pro Controller or a Joy-Con to another person and played the rest of the game. That would have been cool. It sucks that they didn't add that capability. I think that would have just taken this game to a whole nother level. But the fact that it doesn't have couch co-op was a huge missed opportunity by the devs on this game. So, I guess the last part I have to talk about this game is the handheld version, or how it looks on handheld. It looks great. The game runs great. It runs as smooth as it does docked. It looks good. It looks good on Switch Lite, and it looks good on regular Switch handheld mode. The game runs smooth all the way through. My preference of playing is still going to be docked, but that's just because that's my preference. That doesn't mean if you prefer to play, you know, handheld, that it's going to lose any of its smoothness or lose anything that makes the game great. The game still runs great, both docked and on handheld as well, and on Switch Lite as well. So all three versions, docked, handheld Switch, and handheld Switch Lite, work great. No regrets. Alright guys, so that's pretty much everything I have to say about this game, Bulletstorm Duke Nukem Switch Edition. It's a dope ass game. Dude, it's $14.99. Go get it. Even at $30, I think it's gonna be worth it. Let me know if you've already played this game and if you're enjoying it, and if you like it as well, or if you don't like it and you completely disagree with me. Let me know in the comments below as well. And again, thank you for everybody who is subscribed. I definitely appreciate it. We're a very tiny channel, but we are growing slowly. So if you're new to the channel, again, welcome, and you are appreciated as a viewer. If you're just checking us out, thank you as well. Consider becoming a subscriber. Don't forget to follow me. That's on Twitter at Lazy Lightsaber. And you guys take care. Peace out. Be easy and be safe.
Torpedo locked onto us. Shoot it.
Torpedo destroyed.
Second friction glider incoming.
Yeah, no shit. Got it. Another one down.